that the court has just put a blind eye
order.
to. He's supposed to pay the portion.
She's got his blood pressure going. It's 3 against 1. It's 3 against 1. She's taking them all too. You know, does she look like she's out of breath? No.
Mine, I already had someone come in and give estimates, but okay, all right. I have offered also to repair the home on more than one occasion. That information is there. I haven't been the one to, I've been the one trying to get the home repaired.
This attorney's stressed out. Imagine filing for divorce, but then still having the audacity to refuse to leave the house that no longer belongs to you. That's exactly what's happening here. A mother files for divorce, right, from her husband. The judge finalizes the divorce and the order is clear. The marital home must be sold immediately, but months later, she's still living in the house, claiming that her ex-husband, who also happens to be in this court hearing, gave her permission, but he's saying he didn't, and she's sabotaging the selling of the house, breaking stuff so that every time they have a showing, there's something wrong with the home. And finally, when the judge hears about broken doors, missed showings, and a whole lot of terrible things that are going on due to her actions after filing for divorce, he decides to act. What does he do next? The title of this video is entitled "Mom Won't Leave the Marital Home Despite Court Order." Shout out to Family Court Chaos. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Oh,
Are you still in the house?
I am currently in the home, me and the children. Yes, sir.
Even though the orders have told you to get out?
Well, that says if I do not have permission and I have permission to be in the home, I've spoken with Mr. Donaldson. Mr. Donaldson knows that I'm there. He has
written permission. Mr. Cox, does she have permission to be in the home?
She does not, Your Honor.
Don't you love how she threw the kids in there for sympathy points?
All right. Ms. Donaldson?
Yes, sir.
He says you don't have permission to be in there.
Your Honor, I actually do have permission. We have email communications back and forth. Mr. Donaldson knows that I'm in the home. We've been in communication with the realtor for the last couple of weeks. She also knows that I'm in the home. There has not been any expressed concerns about me being there. He did say that he was going to write something to allow me to be there. He has not provided that, but he has also not expressed at all any concerns. He comes back and forth to the home to bring the kids, and that's just how we have been we have been living in and living in the home.
What's the motion here
for? School for him every day.
You're trying to set aside this ex parte order that gives him exclusive use of the home?
Correct. He does not live in the home. He has his own separate home. He has moved out. And there's no reason to have that exclusive use. He filed a second ex parte without fulfilling the first one at all. He was in the home 60 days during the first ex parte, and he did nothing. So really, when you look at it, he had no grounds or a need to file the second one when he already had full access to the home and full authority to move about at his discretion. And so there has been no further disputes between us. He's left the home, and we've been both taking care of the kids, and he brings his son to me in the mornings because he doesn't have means to get them back and forth to school. That's the way that our kids get back and forth to school, and it's their foundational home as well.
Gentlemen, my advice to you, because it looks like she's not going to stop talking here. We're going to let her finish. Don't try this at home, right? Don't think if you're in this situation that they won't send the National Guard to throw you out of there. The Coffee Pot is backed by fathershaverights.com, the ultimate prenup prep guide for men who value marriage in our modern day. Future husbands, the divorce industry makes billions when men walk into a lawyer's office unprepared. Don't let the system profit from your ignorance. My step-by-step guide at fathershaverights.com, created with expert attorneys James Sexton and the lead attorney, hands you the questions, checklists, and strategy to walk in 10 steps ahead, and it costs only a couple of dinner dates. Click the link pinned to the top of the comment section, secure your future, and join the hundreds of men preparing their marriages the right way.
So it's just not in the best interest of the children, nor has it been a problem with me being there. And again, we have written communication back and forth that Mr. Donaldson does know that I am in the home. We do have emails to support that, sir.
Knows you're there. That doesn't mean he gave you permission, but I'll ask Mr. Cox. Mr. Cox, your response.
Your Honor, thank you. Your Honor, we've tried everything. We've tried ex parte orders. We've gone through.
I've had a hearing.
Certainly, you've had a hearing. The plaintiff has destroyed the garage door twice. She punches holes in the walls. This realtor I have is a very good people manager, and she's tried everything. We just can't get anything. I've got an email from her today, very alarmed, saying that she's concerned she's not able to sell this home, as it is nearly impossible to have showings. I have 4 showings set for Friday. Mrs. Donaldson said that she has left for a trip out of town and failed to put the key in the lockbox. Your Honor, it just goes on and on and on. I don't want to inundate you that with stuff, but the point is that she just will not allow us.
So the caption here that came on screen says, it sounds like they're supposed to sell the home and split the profits as part of their divorce settlement.
To get this house sold, either by destroying it or making it impossible to work with the realtor. The realtor just needs to be able to get this house sold, and we only can do that by having this ex parte order upheld. She has to be removed from the home. We've tried everything to try to get her out of the home, and she files these motions about how she was somehow wronged in the judgment of divorce, just to kind of demonstrate how irrational this, Your Honor. We entered into an order before the judgment was entered that said, all right, so your 401k, Mr. Donaldson, is worth $103,000. But you, Mr. Donaldson, only have 14 days to tell us in writing what your premarital portion was. And he said it was somewhere between $30,000 or $35,000.
The actual entry of the judgment, I don't care about that. It doesn't matter who did it. It only matters that I have in front of me a judgment of divorce that I am going to enforce the 4 corners of that, nothing outside of it. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And that judgment of divorce was entered on August 25 of 2023, stating specifically that the house shall be listed for sale immediately. There's no other way to put it other than it says immediately.
Right.
We are now in February and it still isn't. I know that there have been ex parte orders. I know I had a hearing on it and said it's got to be done. It was objected to my order. The judge has found on more than one occasion that the house will be turned over to Mr. Donaldson because it can't seem to get sold in any other way. I know there are attorney's fees that are now due that are part of a lien on the house that you're supposed to take her portion of the house, her portion of the equity.
You don't get to initiate divorce and expect for everything to keep on like nothing happened. Stay in the same house.
Isn't that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, I don't know what else to do.
Arrest her.
You're just not abiding by a court order. I mean, I think I should have the police go out and remove you.
There we go.
And a court officer should set all your stuff out on the front lawn.
Well, I don't know what that would do for our children that I take back and forth to school that he does not have means to do. Well, he should care about the welfare of his children.
I understand,
and he should know.
But I'm enforcing the order. The order. There's nothing.
Your Honor,
it doesn't.
Like you said, it's been February. It's 4 months past. He was in the house for 60 days and with an ex parte order in place the first time and did nothing. The house did not get on the market until January 30th, 2024. Those are not because of delays of myself.
It's because you wouldn't get out of the house like you were ordered to.
No one ordered me out of the home, Your Honor.
You've been ordered.
We've been communicating with the realtor. No, sir. No,
yes,
sir. Mr. Donaldson has emailed me, and we have email documentation that Mr. Donaldson is fully aware and okay with me being in the home. He has worked with me, and we have worked together to say certain things about the home. But he knows and fully aware that I'm there in the home. We communicate about the children, so he has had no issue with me being in that home.
How crazy do you have to be in this situation? Just think about that for a second. There you have your ex-husband who's there with his attorney who's representing him. And you're literally trying to convince everyone who knows you're lying that he's okay with something that he's fighting against in a court hearing. This is crazy.
These concerns are more so coming from
out of the home.
He told me I would be allowed 30 days once the home is sold. The home has not been sold. It just got put on the market less than 2 weeks ago, Your Honor. And it's been over 4 months that they've had to do that with full authority to do it. That has not been on my delay because the court granted them full authority that they have failed to exercise in.
It took us a lot longer because we had to get a bunch of ex parte orders in order to get the realtor to get anything done. And it's
That's
just
not true.
impossible, Your
You
Honor.
had your order from September 26th, and he did not move out until December 1st.
Ma'am, this is the same thing that's been litigated that I started back in, I think it was.
Because it should have never been able to been filed in the first place, and it also should have never been granted because they had no grounds or no
I'm
means
sorry,
to
but I
file
granted
them.
it, then the judge upheld it, the judge did something else to uphold it, and again, and I'm upholding it again. It's a court order. You just don't seem to agree that the court order should be issued because you don't think it should. I'm enforcing a judgment that you signed. You signed it. You agreed to it. At that time, on August 24, you agreed to it.
This man right here, I'm talking about the judge, is experiencing marriage with this woman. You know, you never see them go back and forth to this extent. You know, I've seen the ones with the men, and they rarely go this much back and forth, you know, trying to convince somebody who's not drinking coffee to get caffeinated.
And you agreed to the fact that the house would be immediately listed for sale, and it didn't, all right?
That's not just on me. That's on the defendant as well.
There is nothing that I can get done, according to Mr. Cox. The realtor is saying, I can't even do 4 showings today. Is that
That's
what you
not true. Your Honor, they're
absolutely
having
true, Your
excuses after excuses when they've had multiple.
You've had
opportunities.
excuses after excuses why you do not
They
follow
have-
the court order.
They did not enforce the court order. They did not. Mr. Donaldson did not tell me.
Then that's what we should do. I should order the police to go out and remove you because then they will follow the court order.
Now we're cooking with grease.
Drink the coffee. It'll make you feel better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, they want you removed from the home, and if that's what you're asking for, just
no, that's not why. I would not want to put my children in that position. I would not ask for that, and I don't think Mr. Donaldson would be asking to put his children in that position.
He's running out of.
He has children, so even whatever his personal things are, it's not in the best interest of the children.
Mr.
This is also a family-related issue.
Today,
I'm asking that she be removed from the home today. We've got to try to get these 4 showings in, and I'm not trying to add more fuel.
The showings are already scheduled. They're already scheduled. I've been in communication with the realtor.
I just asked Mr. Cox, ma'am. Silence. I'm going to mute you. Mr. Cox.
Your Honor, one of my obligations under the judgment is the child has a disability that provides him with a trust that provides income to the child of $3,600 a month. I haven't even been able to deal with that with the probate judge, as Judge Hillary ordered me to. And she is simply collecting the child's money every month, not working, and obstructing the sale of this house. Your Honor, we're at a desperate need here.
What does that have to do with this order while we're here today? First, you're bringing up
and you're bringing up everything under the sun, and that is inappropriate.
This sounds like husband and wife bickering over here. I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. He's over here going back and forth. This guy gave up. This guy hired people to help him argue. All right? It's 3 against 1. It's 3 against 1. She's taking them all too. You know, does she look like she's out of breath? No, she can do this. She can do this.
It has nothing to do with it. It is enforcing a court order. Enforcing a court order, and you're supposed to be out of there. And that is a
court order. Also enforced him to do things that he has not done either. That the court has just put a blind eye to. He's supposed to pay the portion.
She's got his blood pressure going. He's out. He's out. He needs to call someone else to tap in. He might just lose it and just like slam the gavel down and say, arrest this woman. Look at this guy, man. That the attorney's in disbelief. This dude's here like, I told you. Ex-husband there is in the back. He had to outsource the labor of this argument.
Of my car, he has not done that.
And that isn't what we're here for.
It's a court order.
Just mute her, Mr. Cox.
Oh, shoot.
I muted her because this is just going nowhere. And it's hit my office and Judge Hillary's office over and over. We've done everything to try and be reasonable, and she just won't do it. Now, I don't know that Mr. Donaldson wants her put out in the street today. I don't know. I'm assuming you're asking for costs for this motion now too.
We are, and it's horrible to say that. I mean, he doesn't want her put on the street, but he knows that we just have no choice. We can't get this house sold. She's going to stop everything that we try to get it sold.
Put her out. Put her out and have the kid go stay with the father. Problem solved. Problem solved. What do you guys think? Comment down below.
can you check with your realtor and see, today if she can at least get 4 showings in today? Does she have the ability to do that?
We don't have a
Weak.
key to the house to get in the house.
There's no key to the house because Mrs. Donaldson won't give it to her. She said she went on a trip and can't give her the key today, so the 4 showings wouldn't happen.
All right, well, this is her motion to object to the ex parte order. I find her motion to be frivolous. It's the same thing that I have done and Judge Hillary has done on this case since this started. And I think the first hearing was probably back in September 21st. I think at that point her counsel was also there. And there were
She's taking a drink of water. She's ready for round 10.
attempts to do, change things. I don't think an order actually got entered, written order, because of objections and stuff until November. On this matter, there's been an ex parte order for exclusive use and possession, attorney's fees. Plaintiff is not permitted in the house without written permission. Mr. Donaldson, I want you to raise your right hand. That would be your other right hand.
Oh,
You solemnly swear from testimony given in this case to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, put your hand down. Have you given her permission to reside there for some period of time?
Yes, until the house sold. Yes, I did allow. I was giving her permission to stay in there, but with all these back and
How
forth,
recently did you give her that permission?
it was a couple of weeks ago.
And if you give
So on the screen here, it says, have you even tried asking her to leave yet? LOL. I'm asking the same question.
her permission to stay there, you're giving her permission to stay there. How
Yes.
long?
Well, until the house sold. But it's like she's blocking from the house to get sold. So I have no choice
Okay.
but to say, hey, she
Are
got
you revoking your permission then?
Got it.
Yes.
As of
Finally, so he finally got the balls to do it. I see what's going on. You guys get it, right? She's causing chaos in the home so it doesn't get sold. And he finally caught on. He was being kind. And of course, she took that for granted.
today?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Cox.
If there's any hope that we believe she could demonstrate a single shred of cooperation with the realtor, but she can't. It's impossible.
I know,
She is
but
stopping-
I know, but right now I'm saying he is entitled to it, but he let her stay there. All right. He just told me, and I believe him because he's under oath and everything. He said he gave permission, but he's revoking it as of today. And that should be put in writing to her from him. And then, she's learning of it today. Ma'am, I'm probably gonna give you like a week to move out because he's revoking his permission today unless he gives you other written permission.
Can she be ordered to cooperate
That's too much time.
with the showings, Your Honor?
Yes,
I thank you.
yes.
If
Ma'am,
she-
you're gonna be, you're muted. I can't hear you. I'll unmute you in a minute, but you cannot stop talking when I'm talking or anything, even when I'm doing that. You are ordered to cooperate with the showings that are scheduled for today. You said that they were scheduled. You are ordered to do that. You are ordered to get the keys or availability for those showings today and any other showings that this realtor schedules. You'll give her whatever is necessary to get in and do the appropriate showings. You will not in any way cause damage or something to the house to make it less saleable.
What are the consequences if she doesn't?
I'm denying your motion today regarding your objection to the ex parte order that remains in effect. And as I say, I will give you 7 days to get out of the house unless something else is brought up by Mr. Donaldson and he agrees to some other time or something like that. Mr. Donaldson, I got to tell you this, you can't come in and ask that she be removed and then at the same time give her permission. You either give her permission and you work with her or you don't. And
Right.
if she doesn't do it, I'm giving 7 days for her to be removed because you've revoked your permission at this point. Anything else, Mr. Cox? I'm gonna, Miss Donaldson, you can unmute. and state what you want to. You have to unmute yourself now. We've got it.
All right. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
I have already been in communication with the realtor. I am not just out of town. I have a sick father, much like the defendant, and I'm out of town. I'm in Cincinnati, and I'm here visiting him. He may not have much longer to be here, so I'm just here seeing him, and and Mr. Donaldson knows that. But I've already spoken and communicated with the realtor in reference to that. The showings that were scheduled for today have already been rescheduled and confirmed for Monday. We've already talked about that and talked through that with the realtor. She is aware of that, and I am also aware. And I did apologize for my error on this one time that did for this particular time. I have offered also to repair the home on more than one occasion. That information is there. I haven't been the one to. I've been the one trying to get the home repaired because we can make a lot.
This attorney's stressed out. And she's pulling all the heartstrings, bringing up her dying father, and she's willing to go anywhere with it. She's probably been guilt tripping this man the whole time after initiating divorce.
More money than what's being offered on the home currently. And so I've been trying to work with both Mr. Donaldson and the realtor to at least allow those negotiations to be made, because those are one of the main concerns that a few sellers have. The house is currently on the market. They do have all the photos that were needed that came in. They came into the home. We got it on the market. We just had an open house Sunday, February 1st. So I have been in cooperation. There were 22 people that came through the home, and there were communications after the home. So there has been steps that has been taken that I have cooperated with. They've gotten in the home. I've made sure to keep the home in decent condition and to make sure that it was presentable for the guests. I am hopeful that Mr. Donaldson will allow for us. I say us because it's me and his children that he would be putting out on the street, not just myself, because this affects the whole family.
Ma'am, you filed for divorce. That affected the whole family. That was the beginning of this whole mess. Don't. Come on now.
And I pray that he does give us permission to stay in our home.
Now she's going to pray about it.
Because it is still our home. I handled all of our affairs for the first 13 years of our relationship, all of our business affairs and personal. And so Mr. Donaldson, he's not a big negotiator. And so he expresses to me that most of what is being done with the home is being told to him what he's doing. He's not really saying it. He's never really been that person to take the lead in that. That has always been me. So I have been trying to be at the table to negotiate the best rates for both him and I. And also give options for these people that are going to buy it, because we can make more money.
Mistake number one, right? Marrying a woman. Guys, I'm going to pause it. Making the mistake of marrying a woman who believes she's in the head of the household. Over here talking about, I've been in charge. How has that gone, ma'am? You are viral on a channel called Family Court Chaos.
We can make up to $50,000 more money that his realtor has said that we could make. And I'm trying to be able to do that. So we can both put more money in our pockets for ourselves and our children that we both need.
The house must
But I will
immediately be sold. And it must be, it doesn't say anything in the judgment about repairs or anything. It must immediately be sold.
Yeah,
If you are going to talk to Mr. Donaldson about something, you're not being prohibited from talking to him or something, but you are prohibited from interfering with the immediate sale of the house. Okay, you can't hold it up because I want to repair the living room.
It wouldn't hold anything up. It wouldn't hold it up.
Yes, it would. You gotta fix it. So don't give me that.
This judge better chill out before he passes out, man. He's too old to be over here going back and forth like this.
That we've done when we purchased the house.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Same, but go ahead.
Well, thank you.
Honorable.
I'm just telling you that it will hold it up. I know what it does to fix a house. It holds it up. You got to do
it's mine. I already had someone come in and give estimates, but okay. All right.
Jesus.
This judge deserves everything he's getting right now. Every heart attack, is coming his way. There's an easy way to fix this. They allow these chicks to run this court, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. No, guys, I'm being facetious. I don't think the man should die out of stress, but he will due to his allowing this chick to run this court.
That's going to be the order of the court. She will fully cooperate. Obviously, if she doesn't cooperate with the Monday showings, you can come back and get an immediate order to have her removed. All right. I know you've got them before, but with whatever, because she said she's got it all set for Monday and everything is set up. Okay. And that's her own words to me right here. And if she violates that, I'll use that against her too. Unless you agree, she's to be out next Friday.
It couldn't be me. God would really have to be speaking to me clearly and audibly, to show some mercy, because she would be in the front yard.
We'll reserve costs for Mr. Cox. You can you'll be able to bill for your time, the amounts and stuff like that. I'll reserve them for right now for this hearing, only because unless stuff goes the way it doesn't seem to be going, there'll be more. And I will grant costs to you at that time, Mr. Cox. That's going to be the order. If Mr. Donaldson and Miss Donaldson want to cooperate and give more time or do whatever, that's fine. But you're here telling me, Mr. Cox, that he wants this done now, doesn't want to make repairs, basically, just wants it done, just sold. Just sold. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, we're just trying to allow our realtor to do her job, and Mrs. Donaldson is not allowed to do it thus far. So,
and if the realtor comes in, ma'am, and says you're putting anything in her way,
what are you going to do?
Have the police come and remove you. I'm tired. I'm done. So that'll be the order of the court. Anything?
thank you.
All right. Thank you. You'll draft the order, Mr. Cox.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
What? She's going to get arrested. She got some of these comments here that the people have to say. Top comment, he says, there's no doubt whatsoever why a divorce is taking place. This woman is a nightmare. Another person here added, send the sheriff to remove her immediately. Let's see what someone responded back to this comment about a nightmare. This person here responded back and says, because she speaks up for herself, afraid of a strong woman. I regret doing that. Somebody else who says that husband deserves a Purple Heart for the 13 years. 13 years? 13 years? To put yourself in that situation for 13 years. She was talking. She said, I ran this shit. Who does he think he is? Like that Training Day scene, you know, when he's like, you think you can do this to me? Went on to say he was married to her. Somebody else who says she's getting $3,600 a month for one kid and complains the kids will be disadvantaged. Somebody else here added, she strikes me as the type to have the kids there making a big show of packing and crying, all the while telling the kids that their dad is throwing them out in the street. I definitely can see that. Somebody responded back and says, oh yeah, I could easily see her doing that and pinning the kids against him for sure. Somebody else here added to this conversation and said, she is a monster, not just for trying to turn the kids against their father, but for letting them grow up knowing their mother is an imbalanced person who hates dad more than she loves them. So sad. Stop, woman. Move on. Somebody else here says, I love when they explain that the lady didn't give the realtor keys. The judge just sighed and dropped his head. What a nightmare. Here's final few comments here. This person here says, I especially can't stand people who use their children as plot armor against responsibility and accountability. Final comment here reads, this woman is disgusting. She's using the children to stop the sale of the house. Despicable. I feel compassion for the husband. Do you? Hey guys, as always, I appreciate you checking out yet another episode of the Coffee Pod. To my currently engaged or soon to be married men, if you need a prenup and would like a guide that shows you how to get a solid and legally binding prenuptial agreement, hit the link into the top of the comment section and access your guide at fathershaverights.com today.